Okay, good morning. I'll give you the injury update that I have here. So we'll start with Joey Bosa will be out for the game. Terrell Bernard, same. Joshua Palmer will not practice, listed as doubtful for the game. Spencer Brown, Dalton will both be limited today and listed as questionable for the game. Deanna's cleared concussion protocol, should be good to go. He'll be full. And then AJ as well will be full. So with that, I'll turn it over to you.
What do you need to see from Spencer in order to give him the green light?
Yeah, functional is the key word, right? Functional ability to do the job, and he's a veteran, so he'll do his part in terms of communicating how he's feeling, if he's able to actually do it or not. So we'll see how today goes.
Similar to that with Dalton, what steps does he still need to take to be able to play on this?
Yeah, very similar. You said it. So just again, getting out there today will be important for him as well.
His knee flare up. What's going on there?
Yeah, the knee is. I'm going to give you the best description that I've been communicated about. Is the knee was there early in the year, like training camp. I'm talking about. Then it kind of went away because when his activity was moving around a lot. Hamstring showed up during the course of the hamstring rehab and things, and knee kind of came back again a little bit. So he's just balancing both of those right now.
Does this pertain back to his knee injuries that he was going through last year?
I can't say that specifically. I don't know. In fairness, I'll just go back to the training camp period of time, Joe, from what I understand, at least at this point.
Darius Slay, obviously, the situation didn't go the way that you guys wanted it to. So, what is the, I guess, trying to upgrade, but also losing out on a player has to be a pretty tough thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that unfolded and went down the way it did. I'm a huge Jamarcus Ingram fan and will always be. So I'm always going to be in his corner and want the best for him. So so that's really where my mind is right now, and get myself ready to coach this game. So.
Are you still open to Darius playing here? Are that conversation still being had?
I'm really going to focus on our team right now. So let's focus on our team and coaching this game in a couple days here. So, and I wish him the best and him and his family. So.
I assume you were hoping to get Jamarcus back after you guys have let him go.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
We've talked about Christian Benford a few times this season. It seems statistically like he kind of turned a corner around week 5. Just what has he done this year to kind of make those improvements and be able to travel with Thomas?
Yeah, there's a growth piece of that, right? He was call it the field corner. There's a field and a boundary corner in terms of how the game gets played a little bit there, Catherine, and he was our field corner, and so then with that comes, okay, now you're going to bounce around the field to boundary, game to game, by game plan, what have you. So, that takes getting used to a little bit as well, and he's done a really good job over the course of the season growing into that type of position flexibility, if you will.
Where do you see he feels to me kind of quiet for a corner, but he's obviously has that tenacity on the field. How does he kind of turn it on game day just to be able to make those plays?
Yeah, I think that's the key. He's a little bit maybe, as you said, quiet. That's introverted. Also, often gets used for people who are quiet. That's all, well and good. At the end of the day, he's a good football player, and he can flip the switch, and his teammates have a ton of love and respect for him. So I really admire his work and what he's been able to do since he's come here.
You've got a lot of IR guys. I was hoping to wonder if any of these guys might be able to come back. Curtis, I know you just put him on an IR. Is there any hope that he's able to come back this year?
It's not out of the question. Yeah, it's not out of the question. I believe there's a pretty good chance, Joe. So yeah.
Okay. And then at Oliver, we have been seeing him more and more.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any update? I know we asked you on Wednesday, but
no, it's there's a chance. It would be more after the regular season if we can get that far, right? So that's kind of the window where his window would open up right there.
And Landon Jackson is the other one.
I don't believe that to be the case. Yeah, he's as far as I know, he's out for the year. Yep.
I remember a couple weeks ago we had talked to you about, it might have been around the bye or the mini bye, about looking at your process because you guys have had so many injuries this year. Has there been anything on the go, on the fly here that you've kind of pinpointed that's led to the kind of injuries, the rash of injuries you guys have had?
There's been conversations as we sit here right now. Nothing where it's like, to my knowledge, at least, nothing where it's like, hey, these are the 1 to 2, bullet points or boulders as to why we've been as dinged up as we have this year. So, that's what I can tell you at this point.
And you guys made a change going to Will Greenberg this year. What's kind of been his role in trying to get all these guys back, and what have you seen from him kind of dealing with this kind of in his first season?
Yeah. There's an experience factor when you go through these deals. Sometimes it's the first time for someone, Will being in this seat at the NFL level, at least for his first go around here. And he's been really receptive to questions, and he loves these players. He's committed to the process of helping us improve, and I know he takes it very seriously when things aren't maybe flowing as any of us would like, or as he would like, for sure in this case. So it's not just one area, though. There's, like I've said before, it's never just one player, one position. Sports science, there's, a lot of different areas that factor into the overall health and well-being of the team. So, but Will is committed to, as much as anybody, to finding solutions for us.
And it's kind of tough because you mentioned on the radio about Dalton, about this might be something, a little bit of a flare-up with you trying to get back from the hamstring. We've talked over the years about availability and being the best ability.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a level of, I'm sure he's frustrated, but from your perspective, meeting one of your top playmakers, is there some frustration with not having him for big stretches?
Well, I think one of my first either meetings or press conferences when I showed up here X amount of years ago was availability is key, and you need to have your players available, and that's huge. But there's also an element of resiliency, and hey, next player has got to step up and do a job for us. So I'm feeling that toughness of our football team over the last couple of weeks in particular start to really rise to the surface, which is what we need. It's the toughness of our football team is what's going to drive us as we move forward here. With, as you said, a few of those injuries, so we don't have time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We got to get ourselves ready for a big time challenge this weekend here.
Sean, this is basically a playoff game for the Bengals here. They need a win. So how have you seen the urgency from your team, because they're going to be just coming in?
Yeah, we respect their team. Good football team, well-coached football team, offensively very explosive. Got some big-time weapons over there. Our players, we understand the challenge. Our coaches, our team overall understands the challenge. Now it's more about us. After that is, we got to make sure that we're at our best, that we are where we need to be, and we execute, no matter who you play, right? So much of this is, at this part of the season is, what do we do well, and our level of execution and overall toughness as a football team. So that'll be important for us this weekend as well.
Sean, it's our first time talking to you since Dion got the nomination for Walter
Yeah.
of the Year. For him to do that 4 years in a row, just what does that say about his consistency in the community and on the field?
Yeah, it's part of his personality, right? It's very authentic, very genuine. He's got unbelievable amounts of energy, cares about people, and, his situation, where he comes from, he takes a lot of pride in that, and the family he comes from, which I have a ton of respect for, and I feel like he's learned. I'm sure we're all products, right, of our environment, where we come from, and our foundation, and Dion shows that every day by how he handles others and the time he gives to people, young and old, and I just have a ton of respect for that and appreciation for a player who has come here, played the way he's played, but also used the platform to impact the community the way he has. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.